Hi everyone. Today the person I'm thinking about and the one I wanna write a letter to is myself. Myself on the day I made one of the biggest mistakes of my life. A mistake that didn't just affect me, but also my best friend, whom I had invited to join me on a project. I thought it would be a great way for us to earn some extra income together, but in the end, it turned out to be a scam, a ghost project that never paid us, and my friend ended up working for free too. Hi Joy, how are you doing? It's been almost 2 years since that day. Feeling any better now? I still remember how excited you were when you landed that side gig. The pay sounded amazing, right? And you couldn't wait to start. But that excitement made you forget to think things through carefully. You focused on signing the contract, but didn't even think about asking for a deposit. Mostly because you never done such a big project before. You were used to a small job for friends or acquaintances, just a few thousand baht. When it suddenly turned into tens of thousands, all your usual safety filters went out the window. The job was to translate to English classic books into Thai, dozens of pages. Deep down, you had some doubts. Why hasn't anyone translated such classic novels yet? And why do they only need part of the book? But you brushed those thoughts aside because you were so desperate for extra income. Your day job was already exhausting, but you still decided to bring in your best friend to help, thinking you could both earn well from this gig. On the final day, you worked non-stop from 4 a.m. one day until 4 a.m. the next. You hadn't worked that hard in ages. You were exhausted but proud, ready to finally get paid for all the sweat and effort, yours and your friends. And then the payment process got weird. It wasn't as simple as sending an invoice. You had to log into some app, follow complicated steps, and suddenly they asked you to pay more to unlock your money. Classical scam flow. That very same day, you just had your first therapy session, and right after finding out you've been scammed, you went completely numb. Not only had you been tricked into working so hard for nothing, but you also dragged your best friend into it. That night, you cried so hard and kept apologizing to her. Even today, every time you think about it, the guilt creeps back. Even though your friends has already said, it's really okay, don't worry about it. Not long after, in another therapy session, the psychologist asked you, if your friend had made this mistake, what would you tell her? And you said, I'll tell her it's okay. These things happen. If someone wants to scam you and you don't know better, there's no way you can fight it. So don't be too hard on yourself. Then she asked, so why can't you say the same thing to yourself? that question really hit you so much that you cried again. Joy, it's been almost 2 years now, and look, you made it through. It hasn't been easy, not at all, but you're still here, stronger than before. Sometimes I think, wow, Joy is almost immortal now. Maybe not physically, thankfully, but emotionally, getting there. Life has its color, doesn't it? Right now, yours might still be in soft pastel shades, but I believe one day soon, it will shine in bright, vivid colors again. Let's wait for the day together, patiently and with strength, with love, joy in the present. I hope this letter gives someone out there a little comfort, or at least something to listen to before bed. And if you're blaming yourself for a mistake, remember this: we all mess up sometimes. What matters is that we learn, grow, and keep moving forward. If you enjoyed this episode, drop me a comment. Let's see who the next letter will be for. Until then, bye.